Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is just in. We've had a backstage altercation about turkey. Devin O'Brien, what the hell has got you in this festive mood today? You're in a festive mood, if I have to say so myself.
What the fuck? What is your issue? What do you mean I'm in a festive? I'm not. I'm not. What? We're look. Yes, we're in America. Yeah, you celebrate fucking Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay, well, this Welsh piece of shit from fucking Wales from the UK does not celebrate fucking Thanksgiving, and he buys a fucking turkey in November. That's my fucking issue.
Yeah, like who does that? If you're not American, who buys turkey in November? Looks like Townsend's
Exactly.
pre-gaming Christmas Day. He pre-games with meat. Well, Townsend, what do you got to say to this about Devin O'Brien's situation with you buying turkey in November?
I don't get why this man's so pressed. You buy turkey early, you shove it in your freezer, and then you don't have to worry about it because the prices go up.
Who the fuck puts a turkey in the freezer? What the fuck's wrong with you?
This is
Don't
all
put
about...
the turkey in the freezer. It's gonna be shite.
You go to your local Tesco's branch, Devlin, and you'll find that the turkeys are already in the fucking freezer.
Oh, Jesus
right?
Christ. Why would you go
from one freezer to
just get
another.
a fresh turkey, go to the fucking farm and kill the fucking turkey, pluck it your fucking self and cook it, you piece of shit.
Well, I don't know how they do it in Ireland, but, in a civilized country like Wales, we go straight to the fucking supermarket. We get ourselves a frozen piece of turkey, and I get mine early, because by the time the demand rises in December, the turkey is double the price. I am clever with my money, just like I am clever when it comes down to business within COH.
What business? What business are you even fucking doing in COH?
Well, kicking your ass tonight was one of the business, and I did that with such grace and elegancy. You're sitting here complaining about fucking turkey. And the expert of the entire case is my man Richie Rich going for the TV championship.
Every fucking time, Richie Rich. Richie Rich. Oh, Richie Rich. It's never about you, it's always about Richie Rich, because you're doing jack shit. You don't even know what to say about your fucking self, because every time I hear your fucking Hardmic, it's always about Richie Rich. Don't get me wrong, Richie Rich is a good wrestler, but holy fuck. Praise yourself once in a lifetime, because holy motherfucking of God, that's all I hear every fucking week is Richie Rich, and that's all I'm gonna fucking hear for about a year's time probably, when he does fuck all.
Well, Devin, I have to agree with you. Beating you tonight is jack shit in terms of my career choice. It's fuck all. You are fuck all. Now, I'll tell you this for real. I could sit here and talk about all the things that I am doing. You were pre-gaming for what I've got planned this coming Saturday, but it's all how do I say it? How do I say it elegantly? I'm all about the future of COH. I'm all about the future of this company, and that is why I put so much hype and stock into Richie Rich. We see people put in stock into people all the time. Eddie Reed's putting stock into Carlos Corvo. We're seeing all these guys talk up the future, and I'm all about talking up the future. Hell, Lyons talks up the future all the time, and you don't give him shit. You tagged with him. So why is it that when I hype up Richie Rich and Tor Troy, you get your panties in a fucking twist, Evelyn. You get your panties in a twist as if I've ordered fucking turkey early. Like, I don't get your issue.
Turkey early? You fucking ordered turkey fucking early. What do you mean you fucking... Guess what? Lions and fucking Mr. Reed, at least they praise them fucking selves in a one lifetime. You don't. You never do. You went through the fucking brand. You fucking always praise fucking Richie Rich all the fucking time. Because guess what? He's gonna Because when he wins the big title, you're gonna be like, ha, that was all me. I praise this motherfucker. It's because I trained his ass. You did jack shit. And he's gonna do jack shit. Because you're a jackass. And you don't belong here anymore because you bought a turkey fucking early in November.
I mean, Devin, you need to calm down, sir. Turkey can be eaten at all times of the year, okay? It can be eaten at all times of the year. I just saved mine for Christmas. So you need to calm it down, sir. When it comes down to me hyping up Richie Rich, I am doing what any great man and philosopher would do, and that's invest in the future. We are all criminals of that, and you say I don't hype myself up. Well, Devlin, I beat you tonight. I'm one of the best people on this damn roster. I can talk about my extensive list of what I've been doing outside of this company. I mean, let's look in the forecount. I'm literally the R-Pro World Champion. But I am not here to talk about
Oh, it's the four
Richie
kind.
Rich.
I don't give two shits what you doing over companies. What do you do here? You do jack shit.
I mean,
Yes,
hell.
you beat me tonight. How long? Like, holy fuck, the amount of times I've been well fucking done. You actually fucking beat me eventually.
And
At last, you fucking beat me.
deliver.
But holy
I
fuck, I don't
can
give two
deliver.
shits what you doing over places. How about you do something in this fucking place?
His defeat. I handed two Twisted Merc his first defeat within these four walls. And it's incredible. It's an incredible feeling. I mean, what else am I going to do? Well, firstly, I'll tell you this. I'm going to watch Richie Rich defeat Dalton Thunder. And then Richie Rich go on to bigger and better things. And you know what else I feel like doing, Devlin? I feel like going straight to Ryan Swift's office and asking him to bring back the GUSA title. I would love to have that. But then secondly, ask for him to give me a match next week against someone who, if I beat, makes it not jack shit. I don't understand your point about if I beat you, it's jack shit. But, oh well, I'll find someone who, when I beat them, it's not jack shit. So Ryan Swift can, I'm not going to do the thing of going, let me look up and down the roster here and I'll pick an opponent for next week. I'm just going to let Ryan Swift give me a name. I'll put my foot up his ass. I'll stomp a mud hole, work it dry, and I'll do the exact same thing I did tonight against you, but against someone who, when I beat them, it's not jack shit. And furthermore, I'll then come on the hard mic next week. Or maybe I won't. I don't know yet. And I'll sit here and I'll say, gosh dang, Richie Rich is so great. That is what I'll say, just to piss you off. And you know what else I'm going to do, Devlin? I'm not only going to buy my turkey early, I'm going to buy Christmas fucking pudding. Because we eating tonight.
Nope. There you have it. Townsend's eating tonight. No surprise. Take it from me. But Richie Rich, you heard a lot about your name. Let's bring you into this situation, right? What do you think about this altercation between Devlin and Townsend and your situation earlier tonight as well, when you made some headlines?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard my name being said more times than anything in one setting. That's a weird
Must be
feeling.
your lucky night.
Yeah, it kind of is my lucky night. I mean, like I said earlier tonight, why should Dalton Thunder get that opportunity? Like, I'm not getting this clear. How long has he been here? Like, how long has he actually been back in COH?
Back. He arrived a couple months ago.
Okay. So, let's put a little bit of timetable here. I've been here probably a little bit longer than he has. Yet, he's getting first pickings after I'm putting in work over and over and over again. I'm on hard mics. I don't see him here. Like, I'm on every hard mic there is. I'm kind of glad y'all aren't tired of me at this point. Shouldn't I get first pickings? Like, I beat Jerry Lawson. Part of DOW, we handed Two Twisted Merc his first loss. Like, I made it to WrestleCade in 3 matches. Like, explain that shit to me. How does that not give me first pickings?
I mean, I don't think it was ever decided. I think he came in and said he wants next at the TV championship. Doesn't mean Swift agrees with it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you still have your argument, and he still has his, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty plenty of people wanting to go for that television championship. I mean, just look at the champion, Jordan Brooks. So it's a long list, man. And if you're battling to be in the front of the line, Dalton Thunder might be at the front of the line. I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, if that's the case, and you said battle to the front of the line, I guess I'll have to do what I do best. And that's is tap motherfuckers out and get their motherfucking heads in.
True, man. And hey, me and Devlin might team up, but I think you have a bright future here, man. Don't take what he says to heart. He shows tough love guy. But is there anything else you want to say, Richie Rich? You want the TV title contendership, but would you be able to settle the score against Dalton first to earn that opportunity?
Yeah, most definitely. You see, I'm all about that big fight. My hands are ready to eat for everyone. Well, actually, anyone and everyone, honestly. I want the smoke. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I made my career calling out the biggest, baddest motherfuckers on this earth. Win, lose, or draw, I'm earning their respect to even do it because nobody else is going to sit there and do it. Granted enough, I put myself in a match with Jarek Lawson. Or got myself in a match with Jarek Lawson. I really didn't ask for it, but I got it in there. And guess what? I proved myself that I can be in the talks for the television championships. I proved my worth. Do I have to prove it again? Do I have to prove it again? Do I have to prove it again? If I have to, then I just have to. It's part of the business, baby.
No doubt about it. Richie Rich, one of the prospects in the contendership for the television championship. But he's not alone. Dalton Thunder also making his stake and claim towards that championship. But let's talk about some controversy that happened tonight. Last week, Breon Johnson, you said that you and Sua are finished, that he doesn't deserve another match with you, and as you considered it was over. And then there was a mixed tag match made for tonight, and you and China Sage won, but via countout. What do you have to say about that? You said last week he didn't pin you, so it didn't count. But tonight, you didn't pin him either.
But that wasn't your standard. See, the thing was there were variables involved in that. It was a tag match. It was a mixed tag match. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to. I see which side you're on, which is crazy because we have such a history, and the fact that you're turning against me and trying to manipulate this into something that it's not, it's really sad to see. I mean, I won tonight. A win is a win. It was by countout. But when I fought him one-on-one, I won. I pinned him. He is still yet to pin me. Well, the first time he won, it was a ladder match. The second time we had a one-on-one match, I got the victory. I proved what I needed to prove. And I've moved on. For whatever reason, I'm constantly booked against him for what I've moved forward. I've got my eyes on the prize, but it's crazy how it's an obsession almost. It's like he's got something to prove. I've got nothing to prove. I've proven it when I pinned him. Hell, I could have made him tap out tonight. If I really felt like it, I could have made him tap out. I spared him. I wanted to, let him meet the steps a little bit. But a win is a win.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that here tonight. I'm just doing my job, Breon Johnson. Like outside of this hard mic, we're still cool, but I will have to say this, man. I think Sua deserves another one-on-one match with you to settle the score.
No. No.
Matter of fact, since you want to tap him out so much, I think that match should be a submission match, personally. I think you'd love that.
If we're gonna do that, if we were to do that, because like I said, I've already proven myself, and if we were to do something like that, it wouldn't just be a submission match. It would more than likely be a traditional 2 out of 3 falls pure match. Something that I'm a master of. I've probably had the most matches in a pure match when it comes to that pure match type. So that's if I were to do that. Now, like I said, it's done and over with. But that's why it's not going to happen.
So what you're saying is there is a chance.
There's no chance at all. There's no
right.
chance at all. Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. You can have him face me in a dance competition, and you could have him show up and do all these things to try to get another match. I've proven what I needed to prove. Mission accomplished. I'm moving forward.
Well, there you have it, Breon Johnson. There's a lot of talk about the USA Championship, and here's one of the best USA champions in history. Unfortunately, those who want it back, you have to dig through the digestive system of Carter Blackwell. He ate the belt. I was there. I saw it firsthand. It was disgusting. But congrats on your win here tonight, Breon. I guess. I mean, I don't think congrats is in order, but
I mean, congrats are really in order. I mean, unless Ryan Swift has something to say differently about this. Which I don't feel like he does.
I'm sure you'll find out next week.
Wait. We don't have to wait till next week. I mean, I do have an opinion. Hi, Breon. I hope you're doing well. After that victory here tonight, but why are you not giving Lionel Stewart another match? I mean, to be fair, it is 1-1 when you guys have went ahead. I mean, I feel like it's only fair to go one more time. I don't know why you're trying to deny this. I think it would be a great match for the fans.
I like you have an opium about this. Opium.
Opium.
I like how I like how you have this feeling that it should just we need to break the tie. No, I proved what I needed to prove. He can't pin me. And by doing it, and even true, let's say hypothetically we did that pure match, he still, and by chance, by some wild instance, I was either submitted or knocked out, he still wouldn't have pinned me. So, I mean, whether it's a Yapapaya strap match, whether it's a Punjabi prison match, whether it's whatever, it doesn't matter. Whether it's a bunkhouse brawl, he still can't pin me.
Well, in a way, I respect the opinion, Breon, but even with my short time of knowing Lionel Stewart, even in the stuff he's texting me right now, I don't think he's gonna take that lying down. It very much seems like he really wants that one more match with you to prove who is the better man, and he's saying you're scared of him. I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like you should just get this done and over with and just see who's better. I feel like it would just be great. I don't know why you have to do this. I want to see it personally.
I'm not doing anything. I'm it's done and it's over with. It's finished. I proved like I said, I've proven what I need. I feel like a broken record. I've proven what I needed to prove. That I can't, the only reason why he initially won was because it was a ladder match. That's the only reason why.
I'm just gonna warn you. I don't think he's just gonna accept this. I don't know what he's gonna be scheming next week or whatever. But if I was you, I'd be careful. This man seems a little bit dangerous. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I'm so scared. You act like I haven't went through some odd universe called Midnight Vice before.
I also recall you being kidnapped once. You remember that?
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about that.
There's no mercy on that
kind of
one,
like Bruno. We don't talk about that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's persona non grata, But there's plenty of Easy Mac, I heard.
I agree. I agree with him. So please don't bring that up. That affects me to this day. Ugh. But let's talk to a guy who's on cloud nine right now. It's that match of the night. Mike Angel, another banger for the fans out here. A great performance. I'm gonna actually bring in Justin Tyler just as much. You two deserve all respect for that match you guys put on here tonight. One for the ages, one for the season, and first starting off with let's start off with Justin Tyler, the Lone Star Cowboy, man. You've been on one hell of a win streak up until now, and tonight was a big matchup. How does this feel on your return to COH so far? I guess he's not there. Hey, Mike Angel, you want to answer the same question since you returned to COH? I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
Sorry. Difficulties on my end.
There he is.
My apologies. I thought I had my microphone on. I did not. But
it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I knew my streak coming back wasn't gonna last forever. You can't win them all. It was a hell of a match, and hell, man, there was a few times I thought I had it in the bag out there, but Mike kept in, man. Definitely entertaining.
Indeed, and of course the winner goes the spoils. Mike Angel, another match for the ages on your return to COH, man. Big things popping, but no bigger than cyanide still. And I know you're hurt, but if you can respond to what happened here tonight, definitely do so.
I come here, banger after banger after banger after banger, blood, sweat, and tears. This, I have proven time in and time out I belong in COH. Justin Tyler, much respect to you, Daddy, much respect to you. But this right here is very, very personal. Sinai, I heard you loud and clear. You want to attack people because it's just fun. You want to attack me because it's just fun. Baby, let me tell you something. You got the wrong guy. I am not Dalton. I am not nobody on this roster. You know who I am? I am the fucking sus god. The best showman on the planet. I am not backing down from you. I am not scared of you. I am going to make you suffer so much. You put me through a table. Yes, my ribs are taped. Doctors are saying that I shouldn't wrestle next week. But Sinai, I'm going to be here next week, baby. You better believe it. And Sinai, just like how I told you last week, I'm going to tell you again, baby. I'm coming for you. I'm going to beat you down. No matter how tall you are, no matter how big you are, I'm going to take your fucking eye socket and shove your eyeball right down your throat. You see, people don't understand is the sus god has a dark side too. The sus god has been down this road before. The sus god has a traumatic past. I have been through the streets. I have been left in the streets, struggled from time to time. But you, my friend, have woken up something that hasn't been woken up in years. Sinai, I want you to listen and I want you to hear me. You big son of a bitch. The sus god is gonna be waiting for you next week. No matter where you are, whether you're out of town, whether you're in the dark realm, whatever you want to call yourself, you white hair freak, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna make you bleed. I'm gonna spit in your face and I'm gonna stomp you the fuck out. Because I am the sus god, the sus king, the sus one, the iconic, the psychotic, the exotic. Sinai, the man that fucks your mama's body while your wife waits her turn in the lobby. My name is Mike Angel and Cyanide. You can do whatever you want. You can hurt me, you can break me, but I will still be here, and that is too sus. I'll see you next week, you big hair freak.
And it is personal. You can hear the aggression from Mike Angel, and man, oh man, if anybody's pulling for Mike Angel against Cyanide, you got a fan right here. Cyanide, though, beware. We've seen the worst from him so far, but I think he hasn't shown us anything yet. I think there's still something left in Cyanide that could scar us for life. For sure. Let's go ahead and talk about the training that happened tonight. Obviously, the biggest fight of the season. This is like out of a Rocky movie right now. Tonight, we saw the training footage from Mr. Reed and Corvo, and let's talk to Mr. Reed right now, man. Is Corvo ready for Carter Blackwell? That's the question on everybody's mind after tonight's training footage.
Oh yeah, definitely. Corvo is on point right now. He's ready to take on anybody at any time, at any place, any given time. That's my man Corvo right there. He's definitely ready.
And that's exactly what we saw tonight. I mean, he made a believer out of me. This is the most training I've ever seen from anybody going into a world title match. And Corvo, you heard what your coach has to say, Reed. You've won countless boxing championships, but now you chase the prize you've been chasing for a very, very long time. What do you want to say to the axe murderer Carter Blackwell after tonight's training?
What I want to say is, I'm looking forward to not only giving it my all, but making sure I walk out with that championship in any way possible. This will be the toughest fight of my life, but I will do whatever it takes to win this.
No doubt about it. Corvo, Carter Blackwell, one of the biggest prize fights for that world championship. And Reed, I wish you good luck and more training going down that road and taking on Carter Blackwell, the axe murderer. But just so you know, not even Corvo's knockout power could stand to test the axe murderer, so you might have to think outside the box when it comes down to the in-ring matchup.
Look. No problem. We got this. This is Carlos Corvo. You hear what I'm saying? The fist of stone. And when he hit Carter, that's going to be the end game. Going to be the end game for Carter. My man going to hit him. 1, 2, 3. Championship on his shoulder. And then we out to celebrate. Straight like that.
And just like that, we count down the days of the holiday season, and one of the biggest fights of the holiday is going to be Corvo, Carter Blackwell. A world championship matchup that will go down in the history books. I wonder who's going to win when it's all said and done. And tonight, history was made for this man as he beat a legendary opponent in his return, Tone White, Thomas Starr. Man, oh man.
Oh, say that again. Say that again. Give it me again. I need to hear that again. Give me again.
You need to hear it again?
Yeah.
You have bad hearing today? Is that
No,
what?
no. I'm just
all right.
asking.
You defeated Tone White.
You know
the
that.
most legendary star in our business today. You happy with that?
No,
you got what you
I'm
want.
sorry. Give me again if you want it. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. After Tone's comments last week on here saying that I'm not a star, have that slice of humble pie. So he tapped out. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the facts. He tapped out. Unfortunately, he had a perfect opportunity to put me away, but no. I weren't gonna let Tone White manifest what he said last week into truth. So, locked him in a submission. He had nowhere to go. The ropes were behind him. I don't know what he was doing. And then he tapped. So, I mean, look. And the thing is about Tone and Two Twisted Merc, this partnership, I don't get it. I don't get it. Tone, you changed personalities more than the Big Show did. But another thing is, you're like Chris Jericho on The Masked Singer. You're the obvious one, but nobody around can see your intentions. We all know you want a bit of TV time, so you took the opportunity. Yeah, I said it, the opportunity to become Merc's friend. That's not your intentions, Tone, is it? Your intentions is to take TV time off people, as you usually do. And I can't fathom your thinking behind this. That's just me. So yeah, I'm on cloud nine, as you said, Lions.
Well, I hope you're happy with the outcome. You know, you beat one of the most legendary, historic. His reigns will never be matched ever again. He's got a record that nobody's gonna break, including you, Star. Let that one sit in.
Here we go. What, you're going to call me Thomas Afraid of the Dark again? Oh, I'm shitting myself.
No, I'm going to let Tone do the talking. I'm going to let Tone say what he wants to say to you, man. This is not my battle.
And it's good. It's good that you're allowing me to do so. Because first I'm going to say congratulations on the biggest win that you will ever have in your entire life. That includes ever finding a woman and ever getting a sniff of vagina, because those things won't happen for you. You do a lot of talking. And I appreciate the vocal fry in your voice and the peaking on your microphone when you do so. But there seems to be a bit of an issue with what you said. In fact, there's a lot of issue with what you said. The thing that you said that has me a little bit confused there, bud, is that when you said, "Oh, I'm only here for TV time." That's what we're all here for. I just gave you 15 minutes of TV time that you would not have had. And you said it's not debatable. It's a fact.
That's your opinion. Opinions
no,
are
it's not an
different
opinion. It's a fact. As someone who has been in this company for almost 10 years, I know what I'm talking about. You've been here for what? 6 months? 7? Who knows who's counting, not me. And this is the most prominent you've been featured in any company you've ever been in that actually matters.
That's debatable.
It's not debatable. You can keep cutting me off and can keep running in front of what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm just.
It's because you know it's true. It's because you know everything I'm saying is true. Because this is the biggest platform you've had in your entire career. You do this thing every few months where you speak and you speak and you speak, but you don't hear what the other person is saying. Because you don't hear what I'm saying. I'm telling you that you can be better than what you're being if you just be a better person. But you seem allergic to being a good person because it's not in your DNA. Your shitty t-shirt that you got off of Fiverr.com says otherwise. And I'm proud of you for finding a graphic artist that is willing to put words on a t-shirt to make you feel as relevant as you think you are. But the biggest issue that I have with you and the biggest issue that I have with Surefire is that you all are coming after someone who is here for the betterment of the company. Swift doesn't make half-assed decisions. Unlike you two, when you decide to walk out to Lil Nas X because he's popular, you decided to say, hey, you know what? We're going to attack him. Because he left you, he cast you aside in some 2011 Tough Enough? No, you're upset because he came in here and was more prominently featured in 1 month than you had in your entire career, not just in COH, in your entire career. And the biggest part that is the most important part, you did it for that reason. Surefire did it because he hasn't been relevant since 2013.
Well, if I remember correctly,
in fact, give me. Oh, and that was the last thing he ever did in this company. And the biggest issue I have is that you all are doing this, and you all are doing this to get more TV time, which is what you're saying that I'm doing. But when you do things like that to get TV time, it's not a problem.
Who said I was doing it for TV time? I made my motives pretty clear last week.
Hold on a minute. You were doing this because you want TV time that people like APH, that people like Mamba, that people like Richie Rich, that people like Jarek Lawson, that people like Bowden, that people like Crude, that people like Richie Rose on Overdrive. Corvo, who is one of the most hard-hitting men in this company, someone I actually cannot beat, is getting a world title shot.
I don't think I have over you, Tones. I beat Corvo.
Hold on. You're doing a lot of talking. I'm
just rebuttaling, Tone.
I'm going to need you to do a lot of listening because all I hear coming out of your mouth is shit. Anyway, you are trying to get the TV time that all these men have because they've earned it. You haven't earned anything other than flying off a random catchphrase from some song nobody's ever heard of and thinking that that's going to be the thing that's going to get you. You're going to catch fire that way. You're going to do all these great things that way, except you don't, because the furthest you've ever gotten is being in a tag team with Alex Surefire. It's like the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. Nothing's going to change for you because this is your peak. This is what you're going to do. Me and 2TM even acknowledging that you two exist is the biggest you're ever going to get in your entire career. And it's not because we're going to be some jerk old men who are going to bury you. No. We're going to put you in the place that you deserve to be in because you're acting like children. Children get this sent to timeout, and then they never come back from timeout. And that's what's going to happen to you. You have spent too much time demeaning someone who has been here for a month and has only wanted to benefit the company. 2TM wants to benefit our company, and you were upset that you can't be what he is because you don't have the cachet or the talent to do so.
Well, somebody's changed the tune.
So when you decide to be a man and not be a child, that is when we will continue. But until then, I want you to understand. Congratulations for tapping me out tonight. Congratulations for the biggest win that you'll ever have in your career. Congratulations for you beating me is the closest you'll ever get to a world championship opportunity. Congratulations that I gave you 15 minutes of TV time. Congratulations for attacking 2TM at our pay-per-view, our first pay-per-view in months. Congratulations for doing that.
Because congratulations, Tom, for taking 3 months off where you showed that you couldn't give a shit about the brand. So here you are preaching about how you gave me TV time. Where have you been the past 3 months? Where have you been since Swingo? I'll tell you where you've been.
Handling business.
And handling business on Overdrive. I don't know if you know, Tone. I don't know if you know, but you're contractually obliged to wrestle on Rise. I don't know if you know
Actually, I don't know if you know this. I'm not, actually. When I broke down and I talked to Swift and I said, hey, this is what I want to do, he agreed with me.
Want to do.
He agreed with me that me spending less time on Rise will get more people who want to be on top. And sadly, that's not you. I spent time away because it was what's best for me. Because what's best for me is a long-term benefit of this company. And that's when people like Crude, Brett, Mamba, Richie Rich, Corvo, Carter stepped back up, Henderson stepped up. Everybody, I could name millions of people right now that stepped up in my absence because I'm not going to be here all the time. So we need others that will. And everyone there, including APH and G and Eddie Reed and millions of other people, they stepped up in my absence to make the company better than it had been when I was on top for 7 years straight. So I stepped away. And I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings when I chose what's best for the company.
Was it you stepped away,
instead.
Tone, or
So
that you just couldn't
I
hang
stepped
anymore?
away. Oh, well, you know,
Because I hear this. I hear this. I controlled the company for 7 years, but you lost to Brett. You took your ball
Yes,
on
I
one
did.
tone.
No, that's actually not accurate. So here's the thing. Because we've been talking for quite a while, and I know this show is going to run a little long, and I apologize for all of you that are here that want to talk. But sometimes, when you have to put somebody in their place, you have to do it in front of people because that's the only way they learn. So here's the thing. I lost to Brett. Cool. Banger. Brett deserved the win anyway. He didn't cheat to beat me. He didn't attack me from behind. He said, face me. So I did. And he beat me. Because that's what happens when you're men. Men don't attack people because they lose a tag team match.
Acting like
So I did what I think was best, and I talked to Swift about it, to take a step back to allow the new people to take the place. Because I've already hit the mountaintop. You heard what Lion said. No one's ever going to touch what I've done. There isn't going to be a single soul in this company that's going to be able to do what I've done. I don't need to be on the show every week. I'm choosing to do so now because you're attacking someone who does want to be on the show every week. You're disrespecting someone who made the community what it is. And now it's time for you to get the same disrespect you showed him back. I wish you nothing but the best, because now I hope you know it's going to be the worst. Good night, kid.
Oh, I really hope that
There you
defeat
have it,
really settled your mind, Tone. I really did, and I hope that you don't go off for another 3 months after I made you tap out tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was awesome. Love that. And take as much time as you need, guys, because this is actually how I rest my throat after commentary. So y'all have all the time in the world.
Resting your throat.
Yeah.
Swift.
Yeah. Hello,
Swift
Tone.
Kids, my boy.
What's
Hello,
up?
my
What's
friend.
up?
How
How's
are
it
you?
going, my guy?
It's going great. Thank you, my guy.
Oh, thank
so
you, my guy.
what do you plan for me next week? Who am I wrestling?
Oh, you want to wrestle again next week, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? Who do you want to wrestle next week, Tone? I feel like it would be nice to know who you want to wrestle because, you know, you are the great Tone. Well, I would love you to choose your opponent for next week.
Thank you. Wow, that's so cool.
Welcome, my guy.
Thank you. You know, I think I would like to thank you for the opportunity of picking my opponent. It's not something I get to do a lot of, so I'd like to thank you for that.
Of course.
You are as great a GM as you are handsome.
Thank you.
No problem. Is Richie Rich available next week?
Depends if he has the balls. Question.
I mean, I raised my hand up first.
Oh shit! You really want to take on Tone, huh?
Of course, I said it earlier. Unless if Tone, are you up for it?
Hey, I'm handpicking you. Let's do it.
Oh.
Why not? You have this momentum. Let's see if you can sustain it.
Oh.
Aye, Captain.
And I appreciate your candor in wanting to do so. Lions, you'll get this reference. Star, when me and 2TM finally get near you in a wrestling ring, it's going to be a red wave, except this time it's going to actually happen. See you later, kid.
Well, you know, I normally don't talk about politics, but I think he's right. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night so far, but it's about to get personal real quick, I feel, as we go on to a lot of the drama as of late that's been going on the show. And hopefully tonight we find resolve. But before we get to that moment, Chris Taryn, are you here?
Of course I'm here.
Don't get shaky, man. You know, if if anything, I respect you a whole lot more after that tag team title victory. You guys deserve the belts, man.
Hey, I
Congrats.
appreciate that. I'm glad that you could be the bigger man and take your second Chris Aaron loss with with a humble spirit.
No doubt, man. But now the focus on BME, and tonight it seemed like it was not their night tonight. What is your opinions on everything that's going into this tag team title matchup?
Well, I mean, if you watched the show, you saw my exact opinion on BME. You heard what I had to say, and my opinion hasn't changed after I took the dog for a walk and beat him into the mat. Not, I wouldn't actually dog. That was. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna move on from that. No, I said what I said, and I did what I said I was gonna do. I embarrassed BME. I've now knocked down 2 members of BME. How many times do I have to slap them down before they go away? How many times do I have to do that before we face the real #1 contenders in Horsecock? That's who we really want. They've got, I'm pretty sure, 2 tag team victories over us. I want to go kick their ass. Unfortunately, we've been stuck with these BME guys who can't get a win to save their life. We got lucky with Jack Hunter last week. I've now, like I said, slapped down 2 of them. I finished my match. Jack didn't even come out with me. He waited for me at the Waffle House across the street. I met him over there, had some damn good hash browns, living the best life possible as the tag team champion. I've got nothing to worry about. BME they're going to do exactly what we expect them to do. Go out there and basically lay down and let us retain the tag titles. It's going to be a beautiful sight. Everyone's going to love it. Probably going to win match of the night, despite having to put very little effort in. That's just what Jack Hunter and Chris Aaron do here in COH. So, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. In fact, I don't even care who I face next week. I can take the week off if you want. Like, if you really want to, I can embarrass another member. I can kick them down even further if you want. But then we start to question why they're getting a tag title match. So we should probably not do that. But that's up to Swift. He can kind of go with the flow as he wants. I don't know. Let's see what he wants to do.
I think the tag team title match should happen at Waffle House. I think that'd be very exciting to see.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time. I will eat hash browns while I kick BME's ass. Don't even worry about it.
Well, Aaron, I got another question. And matter of fact, Chris Aaron, you're the trending star of the week, may I add. So big props to you. Forgot to mention that before we got. Yeah, man, you've been trending all week long. I wonder why.
Aw, how sweet. Hey, someone's got to kick Rise into overdrive. What can I say?
That's right, man. That's right. What is your opinion? Now, you know APH very well. What is your opinions on the APH and Psycho G situation?
Well, people know that I've got history with both of those gentlemen. If it wasn't for me, APH wouldn't be doing what he's doing in Rise right now. And G, well, G will take any scraps he can get. So, I think that what we're going to see is both men are going to embarrass themselves. And no one cares. Next question.
All right. I think we're all out of questions.
All out of great. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go on the beach. Oh, no, come on, G.
No,
Psycho G has a question. Let's hear from Psycho G.
Why you little bitch? It's fucking crazy. Why are you even commenting on a fucking situation? Why are you even fucking asking this shithead? And you say scraps. Last time I had anything to do with you, I fucking beat you. So I beat you with your own move, right? Right? You remember that. It was a great time, awesome time.
How many tries did you have at that again? How long did it take you? And then how long? And then
who was forced to be there and shake my hand?
That's crazy. And then who was in control most of that match and hit most of the big moves and made the match what it was, which should have been at least which should have been at least
no,
4 stars. My ad.
It really should have just been 4.5 personally, and we
4.5 would make. Yeah, you know what? That's what we agree on.
No, 100%. But like at the end of the day, like I don't have any real issue with you. It's just like, why are you fucking giving an opinion on this shit?
He asked me. What the fuck am I supposed to say?
Fucking ignore it! Like, let me go up for fucking character. You're my boy. We your boys here. Like, you fucking ignore that shit. Fuck your character shit for like 5 seconds. You fucking ignore it. What? You fucking don't open your mouth. You don't decide to shit on me. You don't decide to shit on the waste of fucking space. Like, you just fucking move on with your life. Instead, oh man, almighty Chris Aaron needs to fucking interject an opinion because almighty Daniel Lyons asked him a stupid question.
Hey, if you don't like the question, talk to the question.
I could see why you were barred
answerer.
from the arena tonight by Swift. I could see it. I could see why.
Oh, what the fuck's that supposed to mean?
I don't think I don't still respect you, but what happened last week, that was a lot of dishonor and I do not respect.
Bastard. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I remember distinctively not giving a fuck about... I know. Great. I'd also distinctively remember not giving a fuck about your respect for the past 2 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Indeed it is. I am so sorry that it is that way. I wish it wasn't, but it is. It's life. But, why the fuck are you asking that? You know I'm not even fucking... I'm outside the fucking building right now because Swift still won't let me in.
Hold on a second.
Why are you asking that fucking stupid question when I'm not even here? Yeah, you can,
man.
Am I free? Because, I thought we had a good thing. I thought we had a good thing going there, Lions.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your night.
I'm gonna go to the beach and get me 2 pina coladas. I gotta have one for each hand, you know.
I got a hot seat question for you, Psycho G. How does it feel to take your first shot on APH's father, and he still could walk and tell the story about it, huh? You're not as dangerous as what I thought you were.
I mean, clearly he can still walk. No shit. As I said last week, if I had my way, he wouldn't have a father anymore. He should be happy that I stopped. He should be, as I said last week. Because I am a nice guy. I try to be. So why the fuck does it matter that he's still standing? The point's still proven. You want me to go kick his father in the head again? Is that what you want me to do? Is that
I'm not asking for that, but I know it's not going to happen because APH is not going to let it happen.
Now, what the fuck's he going to do? What is Angel going to do? Tell me.
I dare you.
Oh, you dare me? I'll fucking gladly do it with a smile on my face.
Listen, Patrick.
Like, you're not even at the hospital. You're like fucking miles away from me. You don't even know I'm literally outside the fucking building, and you've been looking for me in town all night.
You know what? I took a break from searching for your pathetic ass because my father said he needed help getting out of the hospital. Johnny gave me the call. We just got him discharged a couple of minutes ago. He's fine.
Oh,
he's hurt still.
That's good to hear.
He's disappointed. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Patrick? What he said earlier tonight through Johnny about how we should just settle in the ring and let it slide. How I have to just not try to put physical harm upon you, that I could have been arrested for the things I said, which I had to pay a fine for.
Oh no, it was hilarious.
I had to go to sensitivity training because of that. Thanks a lot, Swift. The problem is, he also told me I need to issue an apology. You know what? I do apologize. But you're still breathing.
Oh.
Because the bottom line is, Patrick, listen, no, I don't care. You had your time to speak, and all you did was fumble around with Christopher Aaron. The bottom line is, I took the time to make sure my father was okay. And I listened to what him and Johnny and Dominique and all the family had to say. How I have to just let things slide and go back to normal. How I should focus on Bound for Honor because I'm number 2 in the rankings. How I should focus on becoming World Heavyweight Champion again. But no. See, normally, when you had issues with people in the past, you settle things man to man with that person. I don't know what's gotten into you now that you want to start going after family. It's not like you.
But you know what?
Mm.
That's fine. Because it's all about eye for an eye. You want to take him out? Now I got to take you out. So please, be safe where you are. Have comfort in where you're sitting right now. Make sure you enjoy what little faculties in your body that you have. Because when I get my hands on you, I'm going to make sure there was nothing left. See, difference between me and you is you like to take out innocent old men. I take you out personally. When I said I wanted to shove it to Ryan Swift and take the World Heavyweight Championship, I did that myself. When I said I wanted to take out Tone White, I did that myself. Now I want to take you out. So, here's how this is going to go. I don't care where you're going to be. I'm going to go search in Texas. I'm going to go search in New York. I'm going to go search in Pennsylvania, California, New Jersey.
You're essentially just saying you're threatening to break into my fucking house? Really? Your father's out of the fucking hospital. You should be ecstatic.
He shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
Here you are.
And it's your fault.
Dealing with me.
It's your
It's my fault.
He was in there in the first place.
You see, your father's actually the one that understands why I'm doing the shit that I'm doing. You see, he may be disappointed, but he gets it. You are a man like myself, like to hold a fucking grudge. You hate me. You hate my guts because I laid my hands on your father. I disrespected you even before that. And that upsets you. And I get it. Because I don't like you either. I really don't. But my problem is, you're sitting here now threatening to break into my fucking home. Really? What the fuck's that gonna cost? How the fuck does that solve anything, Angel? How the fuck does breaking into my fucking parents' home? Mind you, I live with them. How the fuck does that solve shit? All that's gonna do is get you arrested. What the fuck's that gonna do?
I know the risk. You're giving me the same lecture my father did. I know the risk. I'm willing to take it as long as I see the life leave your eyes while I choke you out. You want to make this personal? Good. Because I'm going to take real joy in beating you senseless. There ain't going to be no ring. There ain't going to be no ropes, no referee, no Swift, no limes, no nobody. Me and you in these streets, boxing, fighting. And whether or not one of us walk at the end of that match, so be it.
You know what?
Yeah.
You want that? Fine, next week.
Yeah, I want that.
Meet
I
in the
want that.
fucking parking lot.
Fight me,
In
boy.
the parking lot
Fight
next week.
Fight
Parking
me,
lot next
boy.
week. That seem fair? Cool.
Don't bring no back.
See you in the
No.
fuck-
I know how you get. I know how you
parking
get.
lot.
You like to bring your barbed wire back. You
I'm
like to
not
bring
gonna
your
bring
barbed wire
shit.
toy. Don't bring that
Hey,
shit.
Take
You
your
bring yourself.
fucking
Just bring
6'7"
yourself.
ass to a fucking parking lot. Does that
Bring
seem fair
yourself.
to you? Cool.
Yeah,
Fine.
that seems good. That seems good. So I want to let you know right now, I'm not responsible for one of your freaking superstars dying in the scene. I'm letting you know that right now. Because if he dies, it's not on me. It's not on me. He did this to himself. See you next week, bitch.
Wow, take it from me, after my battles with my own stepbrother, I could feel their pain and hope things get resolved before it gets chaotic. And Swift, I think there's only one way to go from here, man, before we end the show. The Bowden Jordan Brooks situation that happened earlier, them coming out and justice was served in a lot of people's minds. I wonder how Perk Angle feels about it. Here they come, Crude, Brett Curtis, and Big Perk Mamba.
Justice was served. Justice was served.
I said a lot of people's minds.
Are you?
I'm
Are you?
partial.
You're so fucking dumb, Lions. You're so stupid, bro. Okay. I need to tell you what happened out there. Cause I came out there. I was out there to support my boy, Big Perk.
He was never barred from ringside. I mean, there was no fine print that said
I was a little late.
Crude cannot come out to the ring and watch the match.
I was a little late. That's my fault. But to see what Jordan did, to see what Jordan came out here, he was about to put hands on me, on his own brother. What's that? What's that about justice? Justice? I've been with Jordan for more than a year now. We've been riding together. He's my boy. That's my brother.
Yeah.
You was about to put hands on me? Hands on me? What? It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me.
I really don't know. Like, I really don't know what's going on with Brooks. I can't. Like, he's breaking Brett's heart. It pains me, dude. I don't. Why did Swift let Gerard back in this place, man? He's always Swift always trying to bring our downfall. I can't, man.
Yeah, I'll change it, my boy. This dude came out in some khakis and a tucked in black shirt. What is he doing to him?
No drip.
He doesn't even have the fucking. He doesn't have the blunt
No
stress
drip.
anymore. What did he do?
No drip. No bitches. What is this?
He stole his drip.
Let's go down. Listen, everything will be all right. We gotta stop. We can't be doing this because that shows that we are losing faith. We cannot lose faith just yet. He's just going down a road of nostalgia. You know what I mean? He'll grow out of this phase. He will. I trust in Jordan Brooks. This is just a phase. You understand me? This is just a phase, and he will grow out of it. He's a man. People go through phases. And this one is just a short little one. He just wanted to go back down the road of nostalgia one last time before he blows that shit back in the past. You get what I'm saying?
No. I get what you're saying. Because Jordan's all messed up right now. I get it. Because if I slept on someone's couch, I didn't. Because I didn't do that shit. I'm not Luke. I don't mean that. I didn't mean like that. But I get it. It's a nostalgia trip. You see one of your best buddies from ages ago. You want to hang with him. But Jordan needs to realize, because he's been hanging with us so long, he's gonna take us for granted. He's taking us for granted right now, and it's okay. We forgive him. Because he's gonna come back to us, and don't you worry about that. He's gonna come back to us, and it's all gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Jerry, he's gonna be left in the past where he belongs.
Yep.
Brooks, Brooks is definitely in a place of where he's just remembering high times, but there's a reason that he was abandoned by Gerard, because Gerard never cared. He might have cared when he started, when he was a kid, you know, when he was sleeping on the couch or whatever. But I feel like it's like as soon as Brooks got in like a place of like high times, he just dipped. And like coming back because of money and now trying to say that him and Brooks are real family, it really jars me. I can't think about that. Like, how is that logically correct? You came back for money, and you said so many times you came back for the paycheck, but yet you keep saying that me and Jordan Brooks are real family. Trust me, if Swift was bankrupt, would he be here right now? Would he be here right now? No. He cares about the money, and he's just using Brooks to get back into this prominent spot, and it disgusts me. He might have gotten the best of me tonight, and I don't care anymore because it's not about who best the other right now. It's about getting my brother back.
Yes,
I can't stand that Gerard is calling him his brother. He'll come back. And if we gotta knock the sense out of Gerard to show Brooks that, then so be it.
Yes, sir. Because I'm starting to see a pattern here with what Gerard is doing in COH. Because when he was back in Honorbound, you want to know how he won his only title here? He was playing the numbers game. He was fucking up families. Because you want to know how he won those tag titles with his? I don't even know the name of his other boy. Fuck him, whatever his name is. Fuck him, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Whoa.
If you want to know how he won them tag titles? A handicap match. He want to play the number game with TPA. We created the fucking number game, right? We created it. And if we need to jump this dude, we're gonna jump this dude because it isn't about being the good guy or the bad guy. It's about getting our brother back, and that's the only good intention that's needed right now. Because I know Bowden ain't got none.
So let me get this straight, Crude. You're challenging Bowden into a handicap match.
No.
Is that what we're talking about here? You don't think Jordan Brooks wouldn't just make it a
You're twisting my
fair
words.
tag team match?
You twisted my words. You're I'm not challenging him to anything anymore. This isn't about challenging him to matches no more. This is about getting my fucking brother back. Come on, Lions. This ain't about wrestling. This ain't about this little fucking wrestling game. We already proved that when Big Perk said it ain't about who's getting the best of each other in these matches anymore. Because we know we're in the right. We know we're in the right. Bowden thinks he's in the right, but we all know why he's here. He's here for himself and himself only. TPA, we're here for TPA. Our brothers, our family. And Jordan's still family. Don't you forget that. We ain't forget it.
I've been keeping score, but so far Brett Curtis hasn't laid a hand on Bowden yet. Who's to say if Brett Curtis ain't a little bit in the middle of this whole thing? Maybe he's not on your side.
Can you stop trying to drive a wedge?
Hold on.
I'm just stating the facts. He hasn't laid a finger on anybody.
Because I know what will happen. I understand what will happen. I can't do anything here right now. Because if I do, I don't know what will happen. Jordan is on the edge, and I feel like, I hate to say this to my brothers over here, but he's the last person he's clinging on to before he fully leaves. I'm the last one grabbing his arm, and these two are trying to grab back. I'm trying to pull him closer so he can finally realize that these two care. That we care about Jordan Brooks. I will not let go of Jordan Brooks until he realizes that. Do you understand me, Lions? There's too much on my...
sense. Yeah.
I can't do nothing. You understand that. That's why I hate to put that on the Y World title loss, but I cannot go back until I get everything straight. I need my brother back. I need him back in Team Pergango. He cannot leave us. He understands that. I would say you would understand us, but clearly you lost faith in your brother when you beat the shit out of his own father. I would say that. You're clearly not the right person to go to. Neither is everyone else. Because everyone else, we're not like everyone else. We don't lose faith in our brothers. That's what makes us so different. That's what makes us so special. That brotherhood that we will never break. People try to do it for years, and it will not happen now. Whether it be Gerard, whether it be anyone else in the future, we will not fumble. We will not crumble. We will not fall. This is Team Perkango. You understand that, Lines. We've been doing this for years. We understand. And we're going to get back together. Because that's all happens in the end. Family gets back together in the end.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They've been trying to tear us apart. They've been trying to tear us apart from the start. You remember Ryan Swift versus Christian Crew. Career and COH versus TPA. That's what it was. We've done this before. We've heard this story before. And guess what? TPA always come out on time. Stop fucking with us, bro.
Yep.
You know, like you guys said, they've always tried to drive a wedge between us, including you, Lions. It's always been that. Remember Endgame last year? Remember when you were saying, "Oh, is Crude and Brett gonna turn on each other?" They didn't. Because guess what happened? They made it to the final two. Because we're like that. Any other time, is Team Perkango going to break up? We never did. Because this is more than just a wrestling faction. We've said it time and time again. But no one listens. This is a family. You don't just leave family like that. It just annoys me. How do you never understand this, Lions? It's always, hey, is this going to be the end of Team Perkango? Do you want us to end, Lions? Is that what I'm hearing? Do you want this to
Not
end?
at all. Not at all.
Provoke it? Why do you always provoke it? I'm so curious. Why do you always
Why is
poke
it
it
so
at?
hard to apologize and say sorry and offer Bowden maybe even a spot?
No, he's not worth it. He sucks. He is ass. How many times do we have to say it? He's bad. We don't need him. We have never needed him. The four of us has been fine, time after time after time, title after title after title. We've held both of the singles titles before. We held the tag titles for how long? How long? The longest. The longest.
You're the longest reigning. That can't deny that.
Let you know that.
But that's also Jordan Brooks' accolade just as much.
Yeah.
And he has the right to do what he wants to do when it's all said and done. You can't judge him for what he's doing right now. He's doing what's right.
What's right?
Something that you probably should have done for Jay Jones when he was around. Big
You
Perk.
don't know anything about that situation.
Time out. Hold on. Do you know who brought Jay Mamba in here? Do you understand that? It was not Jay Jones. It was Mia and Crude. We fought for this little bastard to get in here. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I show up in the audience one day, and I hear Christian Crude and Brett Curtis come out to the ring, point at me, and say, "That's the next guy."
That's the guy.
Wasn't no Jay Jones. I only came with Jay Jones because I saw him as someone that I appreciated. But yet I realized he was a leech just like Gerard.
Mm-hmm.
See, Swift also tried to break us apart with, what's his name? Jay Jones. Remember It's Coming Home? Remember? He put me against Crude and Jordan. I kept saying, I just wanted to be friends. And yet, he put me in a match with them and that I really didn't want to be in. And I mean, they won, and that's how we became tag team champions. I just don't get it, man. Like,
Well, hopefully you guys can iron this out, because as much as I might not like you guys 100% of the time, you guys deserve some resolve in this drama. Personally, I hate to see you guys go through this.
Fuck you.
You don't. You love to see it in this position. I'm convinced you love to see it in this position.
No, I'm not saying the same for Swift. He's probably loving this right now, but I'm a little bit different in this one.
The shit about Ryan Swift, bro. Because tomorrow on COH Overdrive, I have to do an ad right now because I'm really happy about this. Tomorrow on COH Overdrive, I fucking hate Windsor, but Windsor TV, he's gonna get exposed for all the shit that he's done. That I personally know about it.
Yeah, don't remind me about that one. Oh man, we've been pacing all week about that one.
I know what Ryan Swift did last summer, and I cannot wait for the truth to be exposed and for Ryan Swift to finally be fired.
Wait, how do you know what he did last summer?
Because we weren't we associated with him like the whole last summer for like the whole of last year?
You don't know everything that went down.
Of course I know what he did.
Well, if you do, I'm gonna take you to court. You're gonna have to sign an NDA. This is uncalled for. You can't be slandering this man's name.
I don't care.
Windsor too. So you better be careful what you share.
I have good attorneys. I have good lawyers. I have good lawyers.
Okay.
Anyways, let's end the show because I'm tired of talking to you, Lions.
At the end of the day, Team Perkinga will always win. Testify, my brother. Have a good day.
Good night.
Go ahead, Big Perk. Let's see how good you do in this role.
Oh, my throat's kind of dry. Good night. Good fight. See you next time on Hardmic, and we'll see you tomorrow on Overdrive.